How you doing? Captain Blair Wiggins here from Addictive Fishing Television and Dick's Sporting Goods. Gonna give you a little saltwater pro tip, and it's one of the most important ones out there that you can use. Now, I get a lot of questions about leaders, and a leader runs from your main line down to your hook or your lure, whichever one. And what it does, it makes that part of the line invisible. So you're wanting to use a piece of leader on the end of your line, and I always like to say about 2 inches bigger than the fish that you intend to catch that day. And the reason I say that is because saltwater fish, a lot of times on the top of their tails, will get a little bone spur sticking out, a little sharp edge, and if you're fighting the fish the way you're supposed to over his back and his tail keeps hitting the line, eventually it's going to usually wear through braid, but if you're using a fluorocarbon leader, it's not going to wear through and it's not going to break, and you're going to be able to catch that fish. And another thing that people ask me about is what size leader do I use? And I always say try to use the size leader that you can get away with that's the smallest and still get the bite. That might take you a few times. If you're sight fishing and seeing the fish come up to your lure and swim away from it, that might be a good indication to downsize your leader a little bit, because if the fish sees it, that's exactly what they're gonna do. They're gonna spook off of that lure. So there's your pro tip right there on leaders.